For In the News TV Daily, the big bad, so-called big bad manager by the name of Wack 100 is really not letting up. So he is tripling down on his statements about the fallen rapper, and now he says that he really wasn't a legend and he really means it. Plus, his artist, the prolific game, or the person on social media everybody talks about, he's posting one post a day about the fallen rapper. He doesn't stick up for the rapper after Wack 100 says he wasn't a legend. And keep in mind, this is the same guy who has this person twice on their album, not only once, but twice on the Born to Rap album. And now fans are starting to get agitated and they're upset about the game condoning this behavior because he's trying to promote his album. That's what the fans are saying. Now let's talk about this video. Make sure you watch the video till the end. I have a secret message. So comment the message below in the comments and I will be giving away something to the winner. Now let's talk about this video. Let's get this video to 4,000 likes and make sure you subscribe with the bell notification on, because this video is going up at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and I probably have another one coming up at 12 a.m. Eastern time. So when you subscribe with the bell notification on, it pops up to your phone. You don't miss any news and you don't have to go looking around for the viral news. And last but not least, if you haven't talked in the comments before, we are lit in the comments. It's extremely funny. So I want to know what you guys think about the comments, or think about other people's comments, and what do you all around feel about the video. So be the first, commented before, be the first person to do it, or be the first time to do it. It's a lot of fun. Now let's get right into the news. Now the prolific game just celebrated his 40th birthday with the release of his 9th studio album, which is called Born to Rap. Now just to start this off, man, just watching the Born to Rap album, or the album cover, it's a lot going on now. It seems like it's pregnant women rolling up in the studio. I guess it was just supposed to be metaphorically. I have no clue, but if you guys haven't seen it, Google or actually show the picture of it. Just tell me what you guys think about it. It's kind of twisted. Maybe it makes sense to the game, but it didn't make any sense to me. Now the rapper announced the release date earlier this month. This would be his last album. Now the Born to Rap album has 24 tracks. Now, if you guys know the game, he likes to give tributes to each and everything, and it doesn't stop with this album. Now he has 24 tracks, and it is tribute to his NBA player idol, Kobe Bryant, co-executively produced by Don Kennedy, who appears on the album 2 times. He's on gold Daytonas and $500 candles. Now the album also has features by Ed Sheeran, 21 Savage, Bryson Tiller, Anderson .Paak, Trey Songz, and Marsha Ambrosius, plus a few more people. Now the game went on to speak about Nip during a Everyday Struggle sit-down interview at Complex Con in Long Beach earlier this month. Now he said, basically, at the end of the day, I think he's taking a little bit too much credit. You know, the rapper, he was saying that he basically started off his career. He even posted the actual clip. The rapper that passed away was talking about during a radio run, I guess some type of way the incident came up, and he was talking about how the game pretty much pulled up to the 60s. He was by himself, dolo, in his Range Rover. The Great and his crew pretty much pulled up on him and was like, look, we're rappers, you know, we want to get into the game. And he eventually gave him this mixtape. And this basically started the relationship. The rapper pretty much messed with the game because there's authenticity of just pulling up by himself, you know, of course strapped up, but he's pulling up by himself in a rival gang member neighborhood. And then the game pretty much messed with the rapper because he was hungry to get his foot in the game, but then of course his music had a message and things like that, so they pretty much connected. Now you fast forward when the game went on this LAX tour. Now keep in mind, the game was popping at the end of the day. He was pretty much the only one from the West representing the West for years and years. So for him to take the rapper and put him on the actual LAX tour without a lot of music or a lot of fans, you know, definitely he felt indebted to the game to actually always shout him out. So that's why I think they kind of clicked. I think it was more so of the rapper paying homage to the game for looking out and putting them on per se, and then the game is pretty much like, okay, I'm gonna ride the coat wave because he has this going on in the neighborhood, he has that going on in the neighborhood, so I'm a part of that because I actually gave him a chance to go on the LAX tour and get him out of the hood and all his friends out of the hood. That's the way I'm taking it. So if you guys disagree or if you agree with me, let me know in the comments. Am I making sense, or am I just rambling and it doesn't make sense? They were best friends. Let me know in the comments. So now we fast forward to 2019 and the game finally released his final album. Now this is according to the game. Now with this album, I'm not gonna front, it really seems like the game went above and beyond to pay homage to Nip on his album. He had a song called Welcome Home, which, to be honest, man, I've heard snippets of the song months and months, and it always played a specific part. Now I see why they were only playing a specific part, because it seems like an unfinished track and it was pieced together. And then he made a actual tribute song. He didn't put the tribute in the title, but it's called I Don't Want to Write This. Now the song does feature Dom Kennedy and Marsha Ambrosius. Now if you guys don't know who Marsha Ambrosius is and you're a fan of the rapper, he pretty much made a song called Real Big, and he used the same singer from the Real Big song from the Victory Lap to be on the Game song, which is called I Don't Want to Write This. I just found it funny. I kind of found it distasteful. He could have picked all of the singers in the world, if not a popular singer, just a singer with a good voice. But it seems like, I don't know if he's trying to copy him or if he's trying to pay homage. I really can't tell you because I don't know the Game personally, but it just seems like he has a prolific on his face, the same exact spot that the rapper has it. He has prolific records. Like, just like his prodigy was saying, nobody was saying prolific in the rap community, on the urban community, until the rapper was saying it. So I don't know if he's trying to copy the rapper. Again, you guys get in the comments and let me know if you guys are riding for the Game and the Game is really showing genuine love. Let me know and pull me by the collar and let me know how do you feel about it, because I'm looking at it as he's going what works, and it's not a good look at the end of the day. So now the rapper released that album. Him and his manager were out to celebrate. They were celebrating his album release, and they were celebrating his 40th birthday. Now the Game and Wack 100 were caught on camera. They were caught on camera coming separately. Now first Wack 100 pulled up, and he was speaking about, of course, the rapper. Now, while the rapper's passing is still hard to digest, even though it's months later, the rapper was not a charting rapper while his time on the earth, but he definitely made an impact on the streets of LA in the music industry. It seems like everybody is coming together, especially in the LA streets. It seemed like a lot of things were getting swept under the rug after his passing. Now, while it's safe to say that he was a legend in his own right, Wack 100, which is the Game's manager, feels the completely opposite, and he feels like all of the love is fake love. Now, Wack has been extremely outspoken about the rapper and the man who was responsible for his alleged passing. Now, last night was no exception for him to talk about the situation. Now, during the video, Wack 100 didn't think twice to explain himself and how he felt about the situation. Now, Wack went on to say it's about numbers and sales when it comes to you calling someone a legend. Now, Wack also made it very clear that the word legend is being thrown away, being thrown out, and is losing value to just the power of that word, because everyone is a legend. You drop one album and you're a legend. Now, this is according to the Wack 100 also stated that even though he doesn't think the passed away rapper is a legend, he does think that he could have been a legend over time if he was still alive, if he would have reached the levels of a Dr. Dre or Kendrick Lamar during his time on Earth. Now, before, Wack 100 previously made a lot of wild comments during a leaked audio that came out last month. Now, according to Wack, he did indeed apologize for the comments once one of the rapper's big homies by the name of Big U pulled up on him, pulled him out of collar and told him not to. And he pretty much went into social media and was like, okay, I'm tripping. Big U told me I'm tripping, so I will retract my statements. Now, minutes later, after Wack 100 made the comments, of course, I said they came different caravans and things like that, motorcade. So the Game arrived during his 40th birthday and spoke to TMZ as well. Now, the Game pulled up to the Sunset Room in Hollywood, and they asked the Game how he felt about Wack 100's comments in the rap legacy. Now, a big quick backdrop. Blueface and Wack 100 went on Adam 22's podcast, and they basically talked about exactly what he's been saying the whole time. Now, if you say one thing about Wack, you definitely have to respect that he's saying the same exact thing. He's not backtracking his statements. He's going to say what he has to say, and he's going to say it the same exact way. Now, the Game explained that Wack 100 doesn't speak for him at all, and the Game said that whatever Wack had to say about the situation, that's what Wack had to say. Now, this is the same exact reason that the BH, who is from All Money and went on that same podcast with Adam 22 to say everything about the Game. Now, basically, he was saying that if Wack is talking greasy about someone, that pretty much means you feel the same way about the situation, unless you come out outrightly and be like, okay, he doesn't represent me, he's just saying what he's saying, I'm telling him not to say it, but he's saying it. Now, BH was basically saying that this was cool for the Game to agree with Wack 100, but you got to keep in mind, he has a tribute song to the rapper, and he has an additional song with the rapper is pretty much rapping pretty much through the whole track, and the Game is ad-libbing for it. And you got to think, the rapper just passed away. The people that are buying this album are pretty much people that want to hear one of the last verses and unreleased verses. and streaming that. So I'm sure probably his album is more streamed on that track than all of the other tracks at this point, I honestly think. Now, if you know the game is great when it comes to starting beefs with people, when he has music or he has some products coming out. This goes back to the 50 Cent days. He was beefing with Joe Budden, Jay-Z, and a lot more rappers that I really can't think of at the time. And he pretty much goes in soon as some music is about to drop, he has his project finished, he's fighting and things like that. It's always probably a sales or a marketing tactic so people can check out the music to see what's going on. Now, it seems like everyone in the comments or the fans of this TMZ video was saying that it seems like they have a cahoots going on behind the scenes. They were basically saying that the game is encouraging Wack 100 to talk reckless about the rapper to get everyone in their feelings, to draw attention to his album. And I'm not sure if the fans will pick up music if you're talking bad about a rapper. So I don't know. I might be confused. Maybe they'll pick it up because has an unreleased track on there. But I don't know. I'm confused. So let me know in the comments. You guys pull me by the collar. Tell me how you really feel about this situation. Like I said, if you don't have a YouTube account, create one now so you can, put me up on the game if I'm tripping and I'm living by the street code, because I know you guys, you live by it. You know exactly what you're talking about. So comment below and let me know. Let's get this video to 4,000 likes. And if you haven't commented before, like I always say, make sure you be the first one to comment this time, and I will like. And so I will actually like and pin that comment. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm in the news with it. And again, with the bell notifications on, I have another video coming out about 1 o'clock in the morning. And it's a great video, so you don't want to miss it. So hit the subscribe with the bell. I'm in the news with it. I'll catch you on the next one.